Peace, love, and light, Soul Tribe. It is Sirian Mermaid. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's reading, we're just gonna flow as we do, okay? And I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens outside. It's a lot. Tensions are really high during this time, and I'm just sending love and light to the collective out there, because I'm not sure what the predicament is, but as many of you may know, we are coursing through a Mars retrograde, and we have been doing so since mid-late December of 2024, and we will be coursing through a Venus retrograde next month. So it's quite the series of events, okay? But I do have my tea here just to kind of get into the vibes. I hope you guys have your tea or your coffee or your snack or something to sip on here and just ease your mind as we get into the messages, okay? So yes, it's my little mermaid cup because you know how we do. Seize the day. Let me take a little sip and we'll start shuffling, and then we're going to tap into the messages from the mermaids, okay? Delicious. Okay, so let's move these decks over here to the side. Just kind of get started. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please help me to connect in with the highest vibrational, most accurate, loving messages for my soul tribe's greatest and highest good. Anything that is heavy or low vibrational, please help me to transmute it into light and spiritual guidance and affirmation for my soul tribe's path. Okay, and we banish and we do not accept any negative evil eye sent to us. We return to sender. Anything that comes our way dissolves into love and light for our greatest and highest good. Okay, all right. Okay, I see this turn away card again. Let's just kind of see what pops out though. Spirit, what message from the mermaids needs to come out for this soul tribe today? Okay. What needs to come out, Spirit? Is there a specific one you want me to pull from? Let's do be spontaneous. Let's do this one. How pretty is she? Okay, she's nice and thick, voluptuous. Yes, be spontaneous. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on and what this hot mama has to say. Be spontaneous. Oh, and move forward on the bottom. We have like this strong masculine energy. Okay, this King Trident vibe going on. Move forward, right? And be spontaneous. Okay, so it says, do something that takes you out of your normal routine. Life can become a little too predictable when we become creatures of habit. It's time for positive action. This mermaid is feeling very comfortable with her life, so much so that she's forgotten to take risks and embrace the spontaneity of life. She says it's time to do something different every day. Even if it's just one simple thing, this will allow your life to flow in fresh new ways. It's more than okay to be comfortable, and comfort zones are, well, comfortable, which is why it's easy to stay in them. Yet staying in a fixed pattern can cause our sparkle to dull. We need variety in our lives to keep things fresh, beautiful, and positive. Variety helps to keep our energy flowing and allows new and beautiful experiences to gravitate towards us. Be bold and take action. Join a class. Learn something new. Stop watching TV for a while and see what the universe wishes to fill the gap with. When you create space for something new, the universe will naturally, it says generally, I accidentally said naturally. The universe will generally oblige. You need to take the first step, though, and dare to be spontaneous. Will you take up the challenge? When this card appears, it's a strong message to try something new, to mix things up, and in a positive way. Nothing needs to be disrupted. A small change can make the difference, the world of difference, not only to yourself, but to others also. However, if you don't relate to this interpretation, another message from this card is perhaps it's the time to stay in your comfort zone. The routines and safety may be exactly what's needed in your life right now. Interesting. So whatever you feel called to do, whether that's to strike out and be spontaneous, or if that energy is more in the reverse position for you and you're guided to stick to your guns and what's working, you're still being called to move forward to what you've been enlightened to do, right? What you've been enlightened to do, because that is where the abundance will come in for you. So how beautiful are these mermaids and merman? I love it. I love this deck. So we're going to channel into kind of which side the collective is leaning towards, whether that's being spontaneous or that's being more routine, like honoring your routine, okay? All right, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What does the viewer need to know about this message? What is the takeaway here for the collective? Thank you. The Queen of Cups on the bottom again. It's kind of like just going with what you intuitively feel. Going with what feels good, what you love, like what's in tune with your creativity, with your intuition. Spirit, what are some messages for my collective at this time about being spontaneous? Wow. The Devil. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. Got a lot going on, guys. Let's see. What's this one? Let's stick with these, and then we'll check out what's on the bottom. I feel like there's something important on the bottom. So we have the Devil card, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So let me just kind of place these down and take a little look here. Yeah, I mean, you're being called to like hold your ground in something. Now there seems to be that you may have trouble trusting your intuition, and you may be fighting something that you feel called to because you're attached to other things, or maybe there's an energy of codependence upon certain a certain belief system, a certain relationship in your life, or a thought pattern. You may feel tethered to something, even to the idea that you have to kind of just fight for things and work really hard to be successful. But anything requires an honest, active, true effort. But being spontaneous could be that when something comes up that's unfavorable in your eyes, or it's unpredictable, to be able to sort of adapt to it and use your intuition to guide you to the next steps. Because sometimes we just have to be willing to think outside the box and lift our head up, because with the Seven of Wands, this person's looking down, getting hard to work, and while that's a good thing, having that tenacity, sometimes we can't force a thing to fit. And if we become so attached to it, it winds up, let me that on the bottom, look, see, it's like something that has become such a burden, like an idea, a belief system. Yeah, it's like this, you may not be happy in your life, you may be heavy-hearted, maybe there are regrets about choices you've made, but it's not the time to burden yourself or feel like to sit in regret. It's time to allow yourself to move forward, and just know that you're getting close to something. you're getting close to something very impactful and life-changing with that Fool card as well. There's going to be a lot of things that start moving in your favor as you start making new moves and decisions and being kind of decisive about that. Yeah, like you're charging in. I feel like this is a time to be spontaneous with the Fool card and the Knight of Wands. It's a time to kind of just be like, honestly, with the Devil card, it gives like to refuel your lust for life, you know, to pour into your passion, you know, because you may have lost some sort of passion or fuel with the Ace of Cups reversed, right? And you may have felt repressed, but I think this is a time for you to express yourself in like a beautiful way. This is the time for you to transform and even transmute maybe some of the heaviness, or say you have some spiritual gifts or you have certain qualities to you, physical or spiritual, that are powerful. You're being called to transmute that and use that for good, and even to not overindulge in something you're involved in that is contributing to your success. Let me try to clarify that. So say, for example, you showing up in your community. Say, for example, you're online or you are present in the community. It's like abstaining from kind of becoming overly materialistic about when it comes to your career, or overly over driven, you know, like kind of losing sight of the focus, like losing the mission, like the purpose, the heart of what you're doing. Don't lose the heart. Don't lose the purity in what you're doing, because that's really what is going to help you master everything. Like with the Magician, I see a lot of wands here, which is good, but with the cups reversed, you know, it's like you need to have that emotion, that deeper feeling. You've got to feel into this new path, right? Because it's a lot of passion, it's a lot of drive, but it has to be directed properly so that you're not overwhelming yourself, overburdening yourself, or you're not overindulging as well. It's all about like a balance, you know, finding a nice balance. So this could even just be incorporating a new habit in your daily routine. Again, like taking on, joining a new class. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, you could be guided to join a new class. Yeah, join a group or get even a mentor or something like this. You know? Clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something in your past that could have caused a lot of heartbreak. With the Three Swords, it could have caused a lot of disappointment. Something didn't work out in the past. It's something that you seem to have invested your time, resources, and your energy in, you know. It's something that you believed in. It's something that you trusted, and saw potential in, but it either didn't progress at the rate that you wanted it to, or it just kind of fizzled out over time, and was hard to maintain. Now, you're being guided to, what's the advice for the Six of Cups, Spirit? Yeah. It's like your past, you can feel like your past is kind of weighing in on you right now, and you're being guided, yeah, to move to calmer waters and continue to heal and not sit in overindulgences or codependent thought patterns that are going to keep you stuck in a certain vibration where you're not moving forward, where you're not succeeding in life, where you're actually punishing yourself through over applying yourself to your craft, or over indulging in vices, or just work can be, you know, work and passion, like that could be a form of, that is a vice as well. Sometimes, you know, when we bury ourselves in work and we're just, you know, it's kind of like, I'm just going to move forward. I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to be diligent. I'm ambitious. I'm this, I'm that. I'm going to be moving. It's like, a lot of times it's like we're avoiding something in ourselves. Like we're not giving the proper respect or regard to a situation in our life that is revealing truth to us that we need to look at deeply, analyze, and heal in order to truly move forward. You know, I feel like you know what this is. You know what this is. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you know what this is. The Queen of Swords. This is about trusting yourself. I have Aquarius energy coming out. In my aquamarine, I don't know if you just saw it fall, but that has to do with your third eye. Something that you're healing here with your third eye. Justice. Okay, what else needs to come out, Spirit, for the collective and being spontaneous? The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Okay, what else? I'm hearing like, remember your community. Remember why. I almost want to cry right now. Remember why you're doing this. Remember why you're doing this. It's not all about the numbers, collective. You're helping people. That's a huge reward. And the heart in what you do, feeling into what you do, enjoying what you do, that is so important. With the Ace of Cups reversed, it's showing your heart chakra may need to be healed or be realigned, because you have strong solar plexus energy with these cards here. You have strong sacral chakra energy. You do, and you're being called to be spontaneous and trust your intuition, because you may be trying to play it safe. You know, you may be being a little more selfish. You know, a little more like, oh, okay, instead of each one teach one, oh, I'm trying to get ahead. You may find yourself in situations where your frustration is causing you to make decisions that could potentially hurt others or affect others. You're going to be put in a position of responsibility. And you're going to have to navigate that and make decisions that are going to affect others. I keep seeing the Six of Pentacles. 666, isn't that right, collective? That's 3 of them. And then we have the 4th one. All the 6s came out, so I'm now guided to read from my angel numbers book. So give me 1 second to just reach for it. Okay, this is my angels numbers book. We're gonna read from 66. Okay, so we're gonna read from this passage. The number 6 speaks about love on the deepest level. This could be the angels pointing you to family or close relationships, to the awareness that your ancestors are in the wings waiting to help, or to the understanding that you might need extra protection and guidance in the near future. 6s can show up when loved ones pass over or when a new soul is ready to be born. Repeating 6s are an invitation to explore and enjoy everything in your human experience and all of the physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of your life. Seeing 6666, also known as the gates of love, is a sign that love is the strongest force in your life right now, and listen to your heart. Stepping through this gate is letting the angels help you dissolve everything that blocks you from realizing that we are all one, intrinsically connected and dependent on each other. So it's not about a spirit of codependence or hyper independence, right? With these two cards, it's about harmony, it's about balance, it's about showing up for your collective, showing up for each other, equality, right? Being able to reach out to each other and be supported by each other to help each other succeed. The only time we look down is when we're reaching to lift each other back up and put, hey, get back on your throne. You know, and if we have to create distance or realign with certain connections, that's also a choice made out of love. But with the Ace of Cups here, it's like overindulgence or materialism, you know, and hedonism, certain things. It's like we can get so far in something because we're trying to repress other aspects of ourselves, especially our heart, because of either loss, grief, pain, heartbreak. But you're being called to let your heart break open so you can be free, so you can move towards opportunities that really feel like you, right? So you can really manifest in your life. Be spontaneous in that fashion. Be spontaneous when you hear yourself, your higher self speaking to you. When the Most High is telling you, go this way. When your angels say, here's a sign. To act on that sign and move forward. Move on that sign as soon as you get the download. Don't sit and question and doubt it. Know that you're making the right decisions. Okay? And so that's so powerful, you guys. This is a very heart chakra centered reading. I see that you have the drive and the confidence. It just may need a little bit more direction at this time, but you're on the right path. This reading was a confirmation for you and just a check-in on your energy to make sure that you're still aligned with your highest good in the timeline that you're trying to manifest. So I hope this does connect with you all and provide some clarity or some guidance for you on your path. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link is going to be down below in the description box, also in my bio to my store, where I do have an exclusive catalog of personal readings. I will send you a private video link within a certain time frame, or I also have one-on-one sessions where you can book a video call with me or a phone call one-on-one, and we can flesh out the answers to all your questions and help you to align with all your desires in your dream life. Okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, and until next time, je t'aime et à la prochaine!